May the peace of the Lord be with you all. Today's Gospel Reflection, August 17th, 2025, Saturday.
Joshua gathered together all the tribes of Israel at Shechem and addressed them, saying, "Fear the Lord and serve him completely and sincerely. Cast out the gods your fathers served beyond the river and in Egypt, and serve the Lord. If it does not please you to serve the Lord, decide today whom you will serve, the gods your fathers served beyond the river, or the gods of the Amorites in whose country you are dwelling. As for me and my household, we will serve the Lord." But the people answered, "Far be it from us to forsake the Lord for the service of other gods, for it was the Lord, our God, who brought us and our fathers up out of the land of Egypt, out of a state of slavery. He performed those great miracles before our very eyes, and protected us along our entire journey and among all the peoples through whom we passed. At our approach, the Lord drove out all the peoples, including the Amorites who dwelt in the land. Therefore we also will serve the Lord, for he is our God." Joshua in turn said to the people, "You may not be able to serve the Lord, for he is a holy God. He is a jealous God who will not forgive your transgressions or your sins. If, after the good he has done for you, you forsake the Lord and serve strange gods, he will do evil to you and destroy you." But the people answered Joshua, "We will still serve the Lord." Joshua therefore said to the people, "You are your own witnesses that you have chosen to serve the Lord." They replied, "We are indeed." Joshua continued, "Now, therefore, put away the strange gods that are among you, and turn your hearts to the Lord, the God of Israel." Then the people promised Joshua, "We will serve the Lord, our God, and obey his voice." So Joshua made a covenant with the people that day, and made statutes and ordinances for them at Shechem, which he recorded in the book of the law of God. Then he took a large stone and set it up there under the oak that was in the sanctuary of the Lord. And Joshua said to all the people, "This stone shall be our witness, for it has heard all the words which the Lord spoke to us. It shall be a witness against you, should you wish to deny your God." Then Joshua dismissed the people, each to his own heritage. After these events, Joshua, son of Nun, servant of the Lord, died at the age of 110.
Responsorial Psalm. You are my inheritance, O Lord. Keep me, O God, for in you I take refuge. I say to the Lord, my Lord are you. O Lord, my allotted portion and my cup. You it is who hold fast my lot. You are my inheritance, O Lord. I bless the Lord who counsels me. Even in the night my heart exhorts me. I set the Lord ever before me. With him at my right hand I shall not be disturbed. You are my inheritance, O Lord. You will show me the path to life. Fullness of joys in your presence. The delights at your right hand forever. You are my inheritance, O Lord.
The Holy Gospel according to Matthew. Children were brought to Jesus, that he might lay his hands on them and pray. The disciples rebuked them, but Jesus said, "Let the children come to me, and do not prevent them, for the kingdom of heaven belongs to such as these." After he placed his hands on them, he went away. The Gospel of the Lord. Reflection. In a quiet yet powerful moment, children were brought to Jesus so that he might place his hands on them and pray for them. The disciples, thinking they were protecting his time and energy, tried to turn them away. But Jesus' response turned their thinking upside down. He welcomed the little ones, valuing them as precious and worthy of his attention. This short scene reveals much about the heart of God. It shows us that his kingdom is not built on status, power, or adult accomplishments, but on humility, innocence, and openness. In a world where children were often overlooked, Jesus stopped everything to affirm their value. This message is timeless. In our fast-paced, achievement-driven society, it's easy to measure worth by productivity, influence, or age. We see it in workplaces where only big contributors get recognition, in communities where the elderly or young are sidelined, and in families where busyness crowds out quality time. Yet, The values of the kingdom run counter to these patterns. The way Jesus welcomed children teaches us that greatness in God's eyes is measured by humility, sincerity, and the ability to receive love without pretense. Children naturally trust, depend, and find joy in the simplest things, qualities that adults often lose in the grind of life. In practical terms, this means looking around and asking, who am I overlooking? Maybe it's the intern in the office whose ideas aren't taken seriously because of their age or position. Maybe it's the quiet student in class who doesn't speak much but holds deep insight. Maybe it's the elderly neighbor who rarely gets visitors, or the child in Sunday school who just wants someone to listen to their story about the butterfly they saw. Welcoming the little ones is not just about literal children. It is about honoring those that society undervalues. In a church setting, this might look like investing time in the children's ministry, not because it's easy or convenient, but because planting seeds of faith early can bear fruit for a lifetime. In a family, it could mean putting down your phone to give a child your full attention when they're talking about their day. In a workplace, it might be mentoring someone who's just starting out, sharing your experience, and encouraging their growth. These are small acts, but they reflect the heart of Jesus, who saw value in every person regardless of age or status. Another modern application is in how we approach faith itself. Many adults overcomplicate trust in God with endless questions, doubts, and the need for control. Children, on the other hand, simply believe. They don't demand to see the full plan before they take the first step. They trust the one who is leading them. We can learn from this posture, especially when life feels uncertain. Instead of being paralyzed by what-ifs, we can lean into God's character and promises, trusting Him with the same openness a child has for a loving parent. The call to action here is simple yet profound. Cultivate a childlike spirit and extend honor to those the world often ignores. Make space in your life for people who cannot repay you. Give your time, attention, and compassion freely. Let your faith be marked not just by knowledge, but by trust, joy, and humility. In doing so, you're not only imitating Jesus' example, you're living out the very values of His kingdom. When you embrace the overlooked, you reflect the heart of the one who sees every person as infinitely valuable. When you choose humility over self-importance, you align yourself with the ways of God's kingdom. And when you trust Him with the simple, wholehearted faith of a child, you open yourself to a deeper relationship with the Father, who delights to welcome you in.